I actually feel like psychopaths now may be more prevalent or at least more visible because we have given them a platform.
100%.
And so these charismatic individuals that don't care about you, and this is what scares me, they lack empathy. I grew up believing wholeheartedly that it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. Nowadays, we are giving platforms to individuals that they're not nice. They lack empathy, but they are incredibly charismatic. And not only are they often, as you know, in politics, entertainment, but they also have these wonderful platforms now, and they can convince us of things, and we're gullible. Because the truth is, it's hard to know if someone's a psychopath.
I mean, it is a fertile breeding ground, dating match sites for somebody that may be a little bit off and just sells a bill of goods that's potentially, and all the sales stuff that goes on the internet. Buy this, it's going to cure everything. There's a lot of room for abuse.
And I think that also because people are presenting such false versions of themselves on social media and all these other platforms, it's spiraling. And then I think the corollary of a lack of empathy is a deterioration in civility, where you see people becoming more and more rude and then sort of matching rudeness with further rudeness and discourteousness. So it's kind of
But the scariest part about all of this is it is proving effective to lie. It's proving effective to say anything you need to say and to use your charisma to get people's money in finance, to win an election in politics, to get someone to go on a date with you. We have to, look, the way we stop this, we all have to be a little bit smarter and pay attention to the cues because they'll give them to you. And you give someone the benefit of the doubt, but it's interesting that they are easily able to gain your trust. They are often likable, which is the most.
Yeah, well, that's how they've
and
risen.
You buy into that. Hey,
you buy in,
so just be aware because we probably all have friends who have some psychopathic tendencies, and you know who they are. You're not sure.
We do.
I think they are cool, but I'm not.
My observation is, I think within my specialty, plastic surgeons, I think we have more psychopaths.
You're not going to hear me disagree.
I think
no disagreement here. The thing about it is, I think psychopaths, they're all around us. I don't know what the percentage is. I'd be curious. I may look that statistic up.
I know that DC, which was the #1 city, had twice as many, 2 times the amount of psychopaths as Connecticut as a state.
And Connecticut was the #1 state.
And that was the #1 state.
So twice as many
per capita. Sorry.
I'm learning more and more from my daughter, who's the psychiatric resident at UCLA, and she gives me insight to some of these things. These personality disorders are the toughest nut to crack. There's no magic bullet to treat it, to make it go away. You have to be aware of it and